Gone with the Wind. The wonderful film that swept the world in 1939 and remains one of the most popular films in cinema history to this day. The film and its production have a fascinating story worth telling. Margaret Mitchell, a young journalist, falls ill and spends her illness period in Atlanta. Due to extreme boredom, she decides to write a novel inspired by the stories her grandfather used to tell her about the American Civil War. She writes her only and orphan novel, Gone with the Wind, to be surprised by its remarkable success and winning the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 1936. American film producer David O. Selznick acquired the novel and realized he had a great work on his hands. He decided to turn it into a cinematic film. The most important role in the novel was that of the protagonist Scarlett O'Hara. But who would play this role? Who would play the role of Scarlett O'Hara? Longest search journey in cinema history. It started the most famous competition to find the actress for the role. A search that lasted 3 years. One of the most famous competitions was held in the southern city of Atlanta and lasted for a whole year. Interviews were conducted with over 1,400 actresses, including 90 Hollywood stars. The cost of finding the actress amounted to about $100,000. David O. Selznick was not impressed by any of those who auditioned for the competition, including Hollywood stars at that time such as Katharine Hepburn, Bette Davis, Barbara Stanwyck, Lana Turner, Jean Arthur, Norma Shearer, Miriam Hopkins, Tallulah Bankhead, Joan Crawford, Carol Lombard, Claudette Colbert, Olivia de Havilland, Margaret Sullivan, and West. Interestingly, Vivian Leigh, who eventually got the role, had her name suggested to the producer, but he wasn't convinced. After 2.5 years of searching, David O. Selznick lost hope of finding the desired actress and found himself forced to start filming without choosing who would play Scarlett O'Hara. This happened in December 1938, and a stand-in actress was used for the famous burning scene in Atlanta, which was filmed at Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Studios. Vivian Leigh, who was eventually chosen for the role, was among the large audience that witnessed the filming of the burning scene. After a long wait, the miracle happened. The English actress Vivian Leigh suddenly arrived in Hollywood with her lover, actor Laurence Olivier, with whom she had a passionate love affair. When she arrived in Hollywood, she met with Mervyn Leroy, the artistic director and brother of producer David O. Selznick. She asked for his help to get the role of Scarlett O'Hara. She had utilized her time traveling from London to Hollywood by memorizing parts of the novel Gone with the Wind and was ready to perform any test required for the role. When Mervyn Leroy saw her, he knew that he had found the desired Scarlett O'Hara, and immediately accompanied her to the film set and introduced her to his brother David O. Selznick, saying, "I present to you Scarlett O'Hara." After spending a few minutes with Vivian Leigh, David O. Selznick realized that his brother was right and conducted a test for her. She succeeded exceptionally well, and on Christmas Day 1938, David O. Selznick informed Vivian Leigh that she had won the role of Scarlett O'Hara. The news of Vivian Leigh signing the contract to play Scarlett O'Hara made headlines worldwide. The male lead role went to Clark Gable, with an unprecedented budget of around $1 million. The film was producer David O. Selznick initially chose director George Cukor, but replaced him with Victor Fleming after 3 years of arduous work. The film was completed after 3 years and premiered in late 1939, leaving everyone who watched it in awe. When it was shown in American cinemas, it became the most successful film at the box office in cinema history. The film was nominated for 13 Academy Awards and won 8 of them. The massive publicity surrounding the film and David O. Selznick's brilliant idea is what created this timeless masterpiece.
Dear, if you like the content, do not hesitate to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button so that you receive all new updates from us. Glad to know you.